That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Ready.
They'll send Reed in motion left. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's caught downfield, it's Golden. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28. Love from the gun. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Love, they go play action now. Throw caught by Musgrave. And he'll get nothing out of that one. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Ready, go. Ready.
Love now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And it'll be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Falcons are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time, and that's another great play to come away with the football.
Ready.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 60 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Makes it 7. And 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll keep it himself. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. Gotta be lying.
Looking to throw. King. On the move past the 40. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 36. 12 yards there as they move.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Falcons, first down. First and goal at the
They'll run here with Edwards. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is third and goal.
70. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. King. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the third. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Yellow. 1.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Now third down and 7. Love looking to throw it. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, this whole line, they've had trouble with the pass rush all game long. This time it cost them 2 points.
I mean, you've got a quarterback back there who's running for his life, and he's had no time to throw the football. They've sacked him time and again, and this time they do it in the end zone.
You said it, partner. No time, none whatsoever.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Okay.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
19 strikes.
Off play action. King looking deep downfield. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards, now it's third and 5. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. The Falcons on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be third and 5.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready.
Looking to throw. King. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
18 yards on the play. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Normally, you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've drawn it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw again. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for two.
Here we go, here we go.
Will line up for the
70
two-point
Lions.
conversion.
Ready, right?
They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
10 cycles.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 1.
Well, they're going to bring in some extra bulk here for third and a yard. Will sneak it. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Yeah, I think he was able to lean forward a little bit, but he did not get the first down. So that's a very disappointing play as it's going to bring up fourth and very short.
They go with Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on fourth. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here, second and 1. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. This is Harris on the draw. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Ready.
First down.
Blue 32.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards for number 11. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Man, this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Check one.
Love. Over the middle, he's got Golden. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Love. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And the Falcons, first down.
Ready, go.
First and 10.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A give to Robinson on the option. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 119 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 right at the 40. He's going to try and do this himself. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Tatum. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 brings up third and 4.
The Falcons on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 4. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Ready.
2nd and 12.
Here we go.
On the draw, Robinson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Okay,
They'll
ready.
break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. They'll run again here with Robinson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
Brandon, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Viking 18.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Falcons, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.